Hello, welcome. It is Thursday, it is stream time. I am extremely caffeinated. So, hopefully I'll talk a lot more today. Yeah, welcome. It is time. I haven't bothered to fix my camera yet, but I haven't even bothered to do the thing where I change the text, but that's okay, I don't care. I'll do that afterwards. Yeah. Today, we're doing Skyrim, we're doing a road trip from one city to another. Should be fun. But before that, we are going to talk about what we're going to do on the weekend, because it seems like Sunday stream might actually happen after all. Hooray! Yeah. I can't really give too much more details on that, really. Otherwise it's just like, hey, here's all these details about my personal life that you really don't need to know. But yeah, Sunday stream more than likely will actually be happening. Saturday definitely still not happening, because I just straight up won't be here. But Sunday, more than likely, I will be here. Though that is subject to change, because things might pop up last minute, completely change, so we'll see. But yeah. Yeah, that's all. I might try and fix the camera for Sunday. Might not. We'll see how we go. But yeah. Okay. Let me launch up the game because I don't really have much else to talk about. Whoop. Oh. Audio was a bit glitchy there. Did not sound very nice. This time I have to actually remember to remember to save often on the road trip, because if you don't save, well, you gotta start the road trip all over again from the very beginning, and that is not fun. Just continue and just assume that Streamlabs will pick up on the stream. Will pick up on the game and show it. Looks like Streamlabs is having a little bit of problems trying to pick it up. Maybe once I'm actually in the game, it'll be like, oh yes, this is a game that we can actually show. Oh, Streamlabs. Why are you not picking up on Skyrim? You can hear the audio. Why can't you show the game? Cool. Why is it not showing? It's not picking up. Genuinely don't know why. Hold on a second. Let me just go back to here for a second while I edit or kind of figure out what the hell's going on. Just get some window. This one. Why is it not picking up? I've changed it to something else completely different, but it's still not picking up anyway. Pick up the funniest Skyrim game, please. Why is it not working? Oh. Maybe it's working now? Oh, it is. Okay, there we go. Wait. Good thing for studio mode on Streamlabs. Turn on the audio. Cool. Alright, off we go. So I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, we were heading up to Morthal. I didn't remember which city, so I didn't say which one we were going to, but I think yeah, we'll be going around Rookstead first, then we'll make our way to Morthal. Off we go. We tried doing this at the end of last Skyrim stream, then I died, just had to restart. So we'll see how it goes. With our cool gear, our ebony bar that I don't remember how we got, but we got it. I should probably, put that on so I don't accidentally hit anyone by accident. Oh yeah, we also got this. Which is Danger Greatsword that we enchanted and improved. Guess we're doing this now. This, because we got a new thing for it that makes it stronger. Oh, there's even spiders here. Quite strong. Can I hit him from here? Probably not. Not that good with a bow. It's just a regular dragon too. Hey, don't come attack me. We should be going after this dragon. Alright, that's it. You asked for it. Bit of a pickle in health already. Where are you at? There he is. How's he attacking? Oh, killed one of these. Thank you. Is like bandits here or something? Oh no, it's giants. No, never mind, that's an ogre. That's completely different. Oh, hello. What the what are you? Not too strong. Here, but I don't see it. It's over here. Oh, damn. No, didn't mean to actually put that away. My perception is terrible today. Fight me, dragon! Oh. No, don't you come after me. Oh, of course he comes along. that. Steel Manlack's kind of useless. Trying to beat the crap out of Miraak. You just keep him busy. I'm just gonna. way to train my archery. What a great start to the road trip too. Fight a dragon, Miraak steals it. And I kill an ogre. Next we're gonna kill a giant. Thanks, Miraak, for basically taking all the damage, even though you're not actually being hurt by it. I love if he just like dies here. It's just like, well, the storyline's over. he died to a regular giant. I mean, it's not a regular giant, but you know what I mean. The only reason I'm using steel arrows is because why not? It's pretty easy to make steel arrows now, so may as well use them. Gotcha. Thank you. Glass greatsword, that's pretty cool, but I already have a Daedric one, which is just better. Hi, how you doing? He's in the ground again. Almost everything. Not quite though. And there's that dragon person up here. Also might be a chest around here. Just because this is a giant camp, so I would assume there is. Come on. I missed that shot. Oops. Sound got delayed a lot. I mean, I could go up there and smack him myself, but like, I don't know how strong he is, and he could easily just one-shot me. So I'm just gonna play it safe and just attack from a distance. Oh, he dodged my shot. How dare you? Stop dodging. Dodge again? No? Cool. Question is, how do I get up there? Leave this way. Bit of Skyrim mountain climbing tactics, and there we are. Fortunately, no dragon soul to go with it. That's okay. I will level up soon, but here's the chest. Thank you. Thank you. How inventory looking? Cool, almost full already. Oh, excuse me. I'd say health, just in case. I want to do this. What does this one do? Ooh. Yeah, I might want to head that way for that. And then go to there, and then hopefully by then we can get to this. Because that'll help a lot. Thank you. Alright, I guess we go back on the road again. What an excellent start to our road trip. Might as well. Mud crabs. Well, the road technically starts over there. We'll just make it a bit of a shortcut and go here. That way we don't have to walk past there and get shot at. Yeah, here's the road. What the?
At last, a worthy opponent!
Who are you? Alright, that's it. Okay, you're actually quite strong. Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that. Because I haven't saved. That'll do. Put that on there. I have no healing potions. Oh! Oh! Jeez, that was... I'll pick that. Just wait now. And now we save. So that way we don't... If we die, then we're not going to lose all that progress we just made. Let's see, what was this thing? Which book was it? It's one that I haven't read. Yes. How long is this book? Too long. Oh yeah, all these letters. I need... Okay, quickly. Maybe not angry, but I may need some more resources. Oh, time. You're needed. Ominous. Check bounty on giants. I think I already did this, didn't I? I think so. Off we go. I look at my sword. I have my sword out. Cool. Good thing I took that extra health, otherwise I would have been dead. I wonder what we'll see next. Probably something that wants to kill me, if I were to guess. Or it could just be a peaceful encounter for once. Nope, there's a wolf right there. And then there's them doing their fight. I'll just leave it. I'm not gonna get involved with that. Hello, who are you and what do you want? Hi there.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
You should talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off now.
I don't have to take that from you.
Alright, well I guess I'm gonna kill him then. Your head, please. Thank you. I don't know why he's disappeared like that, but... That looks cool. Unfortunately, it's not very good. Maybe it's better if I improve it, but I don't know. His body disappeared, but his... Oh, and now his head has disappeared too. Excuse me, sir. Why has your body disappeared? You know what? I don't care. I'm moving on. That's a wolf there. Thank you. And thank you. Oh, I saw something resting on those rocks. I could grab. Thank you. Maybe one day we'll get a peaceful encounter instead of hostile encounter after hostile encounter. Exhibit A of hostile encounters. I suppose if he doesn't notice me, we'll be fine. We can just move on. Actually, I probably should. I'd say this is the right way. Following me, are you? Better not be. I think it's this way. Yes, this way to Rockstead. Oh, there's some people there. They hostile though. Oh no, I think they're just like the guys who like drink. Bunch of merry lads.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
I'd love to share a drink with your friend.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Enough. Thank you. Don't head up that way and get killed, because there's a thing over there that will most likely kill you. They're heading that way. Well, that's unfortunate. And what do you know? Another hostile encounter. 2 of them, in fact. Are they coming towards me? Probably. Or not. They might not be. It's hard to tell. Yep, here they come. Thankfully it's just wolves, so it's not that bad. Is there another wolf over there on the path I just saw? Yep, it ran off it, but still. Once we get to Rockstead, we'll save again, unless something pops up that like basically forces us to save. I like people. Got any interesting dialogue?
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
I know, I was at Helgen.
And you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by.
Yeah, how far go?
Thank you, traveler. Be
Why
safe,
did your wife run
and
off?
don't forget to keep an eye on the sky. Mercy!
Oh. A fucking... Wait. Who's Mud Crab? Why can't I... Did I hurt it? I don't know. Ow. Oh, there's a guy shooting me with electricity. I don't like that. I do not like electric damage. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that immediately. What are you? Some mud crab person. Stop that. Right now. I mean, pretty cool, but like... Yikes. Did not like that. It's like... My one weakness in this game has been lightning damage. Probably should have, like, waited an hour and then and then saved. Oh. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna do that right now. And there's a wolf that just spawned in. Cool. Get this, just so we don't waste any enchantment charge on that. There's something on the road here. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that. Cow. Yeah, it's just flowers on the road. Never mind, I thought it was something else. Oops, I think there's a saber cat up there. Let's not worry about that. That has actually reminded me of something. I might have an idea for another art stream. I don't know when I'll do it. It might be soonish. But what I have in mind for the art stream is to basically, it's more D&D art, specifically for my like sci-fi D&D world. I'm thinking of doing an art stream where I just design some of the animals that exist there. Oh yeah, fair enough. I have no reason to talk to them. Because I have a few animals already like sort of written down and described how they look and like how they act, and basically what animal they're supposed to replace. Thank you. One of them that I've made sort of recently is basically the replacement of all sort of cats and like big cats like lions and tigers and whatnot. So I might end up drawing what they actually look like on the stream at one point. Also, here we are in Miraak's. Let's close the gate for those other people. There we go. Now we can save, because we are here. Actually, should be a shop around here. Is that it? I think it's it. Sell some of my stuff that I've collected along the way. Yes, it is the shop. Cool.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
What do you need? Take a look.
I'm here to sell some stuff. I could probably... I only have one of these. So unless you have one, then I'll probably sell to you. Those don't... Those are good for building, so I'll hold on to them. These I need to get rid of because they're heavy. Rubies. That's pretty much it for that. Oh, I can sell these. I should probably also put the thing on so I get more money out of it, but like, I don't really care. Go. Just sell some of these because I'm not gonna have them. Don't think I have anything here to sell. No. I don't think iron arrows sell for anything, do they? Do we even have any? Sure, yeah, I do. No, they don't sell for anything. Oh, excuse me. Now, do you have a goat hide? You do not. Okay. I'll sell that then.
Alright then.
Also, I have seen your message, but I was talking about other things. My mind was busy. If I get up there, how the hell do I get up there? Oh, this way. Okay, good, there is one of these up here. There we go. Lovely. I think we can also
Yes.
do this. Yes, we can. Not that it really changes anything, but we can. Can we do anything? No. Didn't think so. Can we do anything with this? Also didn't think so. Don't think. We can make some stuff, but like. Oh, you can actually technically, if your speech is good enough, you could literally double, like, well, not really double your money, but like increase how much money, because it only takes 110 gold, but sells for 150. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll make one of these and sell it. Just to get rid of the iron out of my inventory.
Yes.
We have for sale.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your
Ooh,
needs.
that was cool. Look, would you like an iron dagger? Actually, we got. We do.
Until next time.
Before I sell it, I'm going to improve it and then sell it. And then also, what's that? I should probably favorite the necklaces. And this one. Here we go. Now I can sell it to you.
The finest weapons and armor.
How much does it sell for? It used to sell for 4, and now it sells for 6. Nice. Almost doubled its value.
Until next time.
And we go up to here, and then we'll save, and then we'll head off again. A bit more to talk about with the upcoming art stream, whenever that might be. Probably, depending on how we go, might do it like sometime next week, or if I'm like really feeling it, might do it Sunday, but I don't think so. I'll just save cat over there. Cool. I do have a couple options on like what animals I could draw, because I have like the cats and big cats that I mentioned. And then I also have a design for basically the pigs of the world, of that specific D&D universe. And they're actually, like, lore-wise, they're actually, like, really closely related to orcs. So much so that they probably shouldn't eat pork, because it's quite literally considered cannibalism. So instead, they sort of consider them to be sacred animals. Nothing. What about this guy? Nope, nothing. Cool. Before I go over and smack you to death, heal. Your friend is sliding at insane speeds. Oh wait, there's still one more. You have that. He actually has some good stuff. Nice. Hello. I'll take those if I use up a bunch of mine. I thought it was raining again outside. It's been raining on and off here for like the past week now. Pretty good, pretty good. Honestly, I hope. Oh, there's something going on over there. Not my problem. I hope at some point, like, I'll be able to just talk about my D&D world a lot more on stream, because there's like a bunch to it that like I want to talk about and sort of like want to develop with it. There's a lot of stuff I can talk about, and a lot of stuff I can't because spoiler reasons for D&D campaigns and whatnot. Oh, what the? I'm not wasting a charge on a skeever. I guess one thing I can talk about is how the sort of cat replacement animal looks, because with the way that my D&D, well, like I guess I gotta go into a different topic before I describe it, but in my sort of D&D universe, there's these wormholes that have just kind of been existing for like as long as anyone has, or longer than history has been recorded. Nobody knows why they happen, or what the cause of them is, if there even is one. But they essentially connect to other universes and sort of bring things from those universes into this D&D one, or vice versa, they send them other places. So as a result... What the hell? Hold on. Somebody is using magic explosives. Ow! I don't like it. No, we are leaving this place. I am not dealing with these guys. Goodbye. Not dealing with that. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, these wormholes that basically just exist, and then basically anyone who comes out of a wormhole, like from another universe into like this sort of main D&D one, they are referred to as wormhole people, very simply. Like, there's no unique name, just wormhole person, or wormhole people. And it's an interesting thing I can work with, simply because it's also a good good excuse to bring other D&D races into it that aren't actually canon to that universe. For example, Warforged don't exist in that universe. Instead, they have a different kind of robot race, so to speak. that is native to that universe because they were made there. But the point I'm getting at and why I'm explaining this is because these cat things that I was talking about, by the definition of like wormhole people, they are a mix of a cat, an opossum, and a raccoon in both appearance and behavior. Oh, ow. Can you not do that? That actually didn't do much of it. Actually, hold on. Where is he? Where's that other guy? Where'd he go? It's over here. Oh, that's the wrong shout. I can't change it right now. I am dying. It's not good. Aren't I an elf too, though? What are you, I don't get what you're getting at. Where is he? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think I had picked up a healing potion. Surely I did. Yes, I did. I clicked the wrong thing. I don't know what I clicked. Where'd you go? Stop that. No more magic. Your head, please. Thank you. Right, now they have that bounty, which means I think I might have to kill this guy just to get rid of the witnesses. Wait. I'm sorry, but you're a witness. Nope, that didn't get rid of it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, I know where we are. Alright, cool. I didn't loot this guy yet. I don't think, at least. I gotta actually start, making them attack me first. Provoking them. Anyway, right, that's what I was on about. Yeah, the cat animals. They're very much described by wormhole people, so basically like people who basically come from our universe, or universes where Earth exists, to be like a mix of cats, opossums, and raccoons in both appearance and also behavior. Why are you attacking me? What do I have to do? Is it because I have that sort of, what's it called? Werewolf thing? Is that why? Stop that. Cute, cute. Ooh, Witchblade, that looks cool. Unfortunately, it's weak, so I will not. Alright, I I think I have to keep going this way. Alright. No. Phew. I missed. I'm not sure what animal I'm gonna plan on making next, but I do plan to basically replace like all the basic animals in D&D. Did I accidentally hit this? No, I did not. This dog must have. Hello, dog. Excuse me, you haven't. Oh, right. I think I know where I am again. This is a very sad section to be in. Here we are. Hello. Unfortunately, didn't quite make it. Take your bread though. And your money. Hello. Don't follow me around. Now I can send you home. Don't forget your background. Go join the 2 bug pets that I have. Oh, never mind, you just stay here, never mind. Don't actually go anywhere. But if I need you, then there you go. You're back on the path. Morthal. As much as I want to kill them, I'm gonna... What? Oh, just a goblin. Oh, take that, okay. I might try designing what dogs are in the universe next. I'm not sure. Because in addition to replacing all of the basic ones, I also have to make completely new ones for other places, because since it's sci-fi, oh look, there's Solitude. There's different planets that you can actually go to. It's not a sci-fi in the sense that you can go to different star systems. It's sort of like in the point right before that, where basically it takes a while to travel from planet to planet, and you can't exactly go to different star systems. Because you don't really see that much in sci-fi. Like, when you hear sci-fi, it's like, oh yes, we're gonna travel from one star system to the next. But like, what about that point right before? Right before they can actually even travel to a different star at all. Like, efficiently at least. No faster than light travel or otherwise. And as a result of, you know, not really being able to travel outside the system yet, it means that everything in the system is actually surprisingly well developed. Until it wasn't. Actually, where are we? Oh, we're almost at Morthal. Hello. Oh. Excuse me? Are you okay? Why are you so tough? I didn't ask for this at all. You're the one who's attacking me. you're gonna be that tough about it. Go ahead, please. Ooh. He didn't even have much on. He was just tough. Oh, never mind. He had Screamer. He might have been high. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah. A lot of the history of this specific D&D universe is that like most things is like, oh, there's a war going on somewhere, or there's like tensions are high and whatnot. In this D&D universe, that's not the case, simply because there has been so much of it. Well, not only there's been so much, but the conflicts and stuff have been so intense that nobody has the manpower to actually do anything like that anymore. Like, there was a war that humans and dwarves sort of started together against one of the alien races just because they wanted, like, their resources, since their entire planet basically is a planet on the surface. It's completely barren, but underneath in the caves there's like life everywhere. Like, there's giant caves full of forests and well, not really oceans, but like lakes and whatnot. And even though they started it, they were very much about to lose that war if the elves didn't intervene and say, hey, both of you stop it. Humans and elves stop. The aliens stop. And it's all... It's mainly due to the fact that... Oh, I've accidentally gone past. My bad. It's mainly due to the fact that the aliens they were fighting were actually... are actually kind of smart. In the sense that they turned their mining lasers into beam guns, or like beam rifles. And that pretty much gave them the immediate edge and advantage. And then the humans basically replicated it, like sort of reverse engineered their guns, and then made them not gigantic, since these aliens are like, on average, 7 to 8 foot tall. But because of that size downgrade, their ones weren't as strong, and they were still losing. Oh, thanks. And the end of that war wasn't very good either, because there was a plague that ended up going around that hasn't like been active for like thousands of years, because it originated on that alien planet, and the aliens basically became naturally resistant to it, but it ended up spawning in some of the bodies of like human soldiers, and then mutating, and then spreading again. It was not fun for anyone. Because it then was able to reinfect the aliens that were originally resistant to it. Or immune to it, I should say. And that didn't end well for anyone until they eventually managed to... that basically forced them to work together to stop it. And then, like, jump forward maybe like 200 years, and you have the worst event in their history, and it was so bad that it basically was like, okay, this is going to be like year 0, and everything before it, we count upwards, like basically the BC and then AD of the universe. It was so bad, because within the span of 1 year, 68% of the entire star system's population, so humans, elves, dwarves, the like, wait.
Stop right there.
I'm sorry. Call me, here's my potato.
Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go.
Oh.
After you pay the fine, of course.
Thanks for the welcoming party.
All right then.
Oh, here we are. I don't think I had anything stolen, so I should be fine. Alright. But, yeah. So, yeah, humans, dwarves, elves, those aliens I mentioned. Like, overall, the entire Star Citizen's population dropped by 68%. So there was quite literally not enough manpower anywhere for anyone to do any sort of major conflict. Because no one had the strength to start one, and no one had the strength to end one. So it was pretty peaceful for a time, for like quite a while, but also very uneasy because, you know, basically no one had a military anymore.
You use them both for your weapon.
But things only got worse from that point onwards for like the next 100 years. Because I think like 16 years after that point, so like basically 16 years into the new era, they finally invented mechas, like full-on 18-meter tall Gundam-like mechas. And that changed everything.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
Oh,
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable
oh,
warriors.
don't listen to Zoe.
You've got what it
told
takes.
Ygritte of your
Head
concerns.
north, and so look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
It's no use. Let's get back to it then.
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
Yeah. I guess after that, once the mechas were invented, that's when things started getting even worse. It's like, hurry, we now have a new, like,
Your wits about
thing to help us defend ourselves in the, like, to make up for our lack of manpower. Because now, instead of strength in numbers, it's strength in, you know, giant machines, or giant death robots of our own making. Now that we're here, we can keep heading over this way. Forget that.
What is it then? Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. To do.
And an interesting piece of history behind the mechas themselves is that the person who made them was actually one of the alien people I mentioned before. 7 to 8 foot tall ones. Which I haven't actually mentioned what their name is, I've just been referring to them as the aliens. Technically at this point they're not really aliens anymore, they're pretty common everywhere. They're called the Dolus, or the Dolus, whichever pronunciation you want to use. And yeah, the guy who made the mechas was a Dolus. And he sort of worked with like some half-elf to help everything, like test out the mecha. Ow, can you not? I am trying to explain stories here. Oh, they're all vampires. I also haven't saved in a while. No, I'm gonna bring them back to the city, or back to Morthal, and let the guards deal with them. Tactical retreat. Oh. Hi there, I don't know where you came from, but okay. Guards, help. Where are the guards? I can do this. There we go. I don't think he's actually bad. I think he just got caught in the crossfire. My bad. I'm sorry. Oh, he's fine again. where was I? Oh yeah. See it. The Dawes guy made the mecha, and then as he was heading back to his home planet to basically be like, yes, I finished the mecha, it's time to sort of mass produce it. He got attacked by pirates. And he managed to send one of the he basically made 2 mechas specifically. One which was like more complete than the other. He sent the more complete one back home, while he stayed behind in his less complete one to fight off the pirates. Unfortunately, when they went back, he wasn't there anymore. The pirates were defeated, but there was literally no sign of him. Well, I mean, there was a bit of debris from his mecha, so it was safe to say that he definitely ended up dying in the battle. But where the rest of his mecha went, nobody knows. Soon what? Soon what? Where'd the other one go if I just killed? Over here. Oh, thank you. Living foes that stay within 10 feet too long, basically. Slain instantly? Excuse me? I'm going to yoink that. And take that enchantment, because that looks very useful. Okay, let's not go there. It's not where I want to go. Yeah, unfortunately, the guy who made the mecha, who was also the CEO of a company as well, which he was basically going to use that company to help mass produce his mechas, which eventually it did, just not with him, unfortunately. His company already made robotic parts and other vehicle stuff. Because the way he made his mecha is he basically took a hover tank, gave it arms and legs, and a head, and then called it a day. And it worked, surprisingly. It doesn't work very well on a planet, in like its gravity well, in the atmosphere, but in space it's actually surprisingly good. But after that, ow, excuse me. The next person who ended up taking over his company basically helped design the next model of mecha. It came right after it. And it was a great success. And eventually became the face of the company. Unfortunately, the troubles don't end there. As the guy who was in charge, he wasn't exactly in the best mindset. Well, he wasn't healthy in a mental way. Please. Ow. What's wrong with him? Who's shooting me? It's definitely not this guy. Unless it is. Nope. Someone over there. Thank you. Should deal with whatever this is real quick. Hold on. Take that. Oh, apparently don't have that yet. Oh, that's a config thing. I don't need to do that. Mia, a new CEO, not in the best mindset. He wasn't mentally healthy. And he ended up doing the one thing that the previous CEO said to never do, because before he made mechas, and he had that sort of hover tank that he made basically a super variant of it, and it was too powerful, and so he decided, okay, no super variants of anything. They are too powerful and should never be made. So of course the CEO makes a super version of his new mecha. Just one, thankfully. But that was pretty much all that was needed to basically make everyone realize why the guy said no supers. Or no super mechas. Because it was very, very tall. And it didn't help that the CEO was crazy enough to basically be like, how can I make sure no one will ever use this except for me? I know, I will put my brain into it. I will take my brain out of my head and hook it up to this giant mecha. And so he did. And he almost destroyed a city as a result. And it was a huge battle to sort of stop him from, you know, destroying everything. Let's do some stealth archery, shall we? Stop that. Okay, that takes care of that, that's good. There we go. Jeez. Alright. More lore time, because that's basically what this has turned into. Me just playing this and talking about lore about my D&D world. Yeah, so yeah, big battle took place, which eventually ended with the crazed CEO losing, and the destruction of his mecha caused even more damage because it blew up. And considering he was literally just a brain at that point, yeah, he definitely did not survive. So, that one half-elf that I mentioned that helped the original guy make mechas, he came along, and he just bought out the company because he was also a CEO of his own company, but it was more of a... his company was more of a front for him to just do other stuff. He's like, oh yeah, this is what my company does, but it's actually just a way to earn money so I can do other cool stuff that I want. So he ended up buying out this company that makes mechas, and yeah. It's like, well, there we go, now I have a legitimate means to make mechas and whatnot. And I will do it in the honor of my friend who I helped make mechas. And, he's like, there have been other CEOs in charge of the company, even though he bought it out, but like, he was like, sort of like, okay, let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Because one thing I actually did forget to mention, somehow. Just take care of this first. Ow, ow, ow. Danger Worship. Oh boy, that sounds very lovely. I'll deal with this and I'll mention the thing I somehow forgot to mention. Because it's quite important. I'll just do this. Oh. Stop that. for now. Wrong weapon. Wait, oh, he's down. Finish him off. There we go. Wait, no. Tried to reload like it's a gun. Take out this guy. No. How dare you heal? About to pull out the sword, but there's no point. Watch me just smack him to death. I guess I'm not. Guess I'm just doing that. Before I end up dying as a result. Alright, cool. Oh, firebolt. Sure, why not? Put that in my house. But that wasn't the fire mage. Okay, excuse me. Right, so the thing I completely somehow forgot to mention, the whole reason that CEO like basically even used that giant super mecha in the first place is because a lot of the people in the company really didn't like him at all, and they didn't like the way he was running the place. So, you know, instead of doing like the reasonable thing of like, you know, like sort of unionizing or getting someone in to sort of check the place and sort of get him kicked out, no, they just straight up just started their own little civil war in the company. Which was between the people who were for the guy being in charge and those who were against it. And, well, as you can imagine, a lot of the mechas that were then made during that time were used in this sort of civil war, so to speak. And that was why the half-elf took over and wanted to make sure nothing like that would happen again. A civil war should not break out in its own, in a company between its own people just because the current CEO is bad. And then he built a giant death robot, essentially, an even bigger death robot, I should say. Restoration. Oh, nice. Need that. What do I need for the other restoration thing again? I forget. It's like one of these ones. Is this? I need 40 for that. Oh, that would be nice though. Oh, that'd be nice. That, actually. I need that. That'd be very nice to have. Next level we're getting that, so I can regenerate magic faster and then just heal faster. Or heal sooner. Yeah, that's basically like the long and short of... well, I guess the short version actually of that history. Oh, come on. That actually scared me. So yeah, the guy took over and, well, no civil wars have taken place in that company ever since. And any bad CEOs have basically just been kicked out. It's like, okay, well, I see that you're not doing too well. Nobody likes you. Goodbye. I'm going to get someone else into that position. Because the half-elf was, like, stupid rich. But, like, wasn't rich to the point where like he'd like put people in bad positions just to make more money. He was already making enough, so it's like, yeah, whatever, cool. Like if you need me to like do something to improve the work conditions, sure, I'll do that. He was the cool kind of rich person who actually cares for the or, like the people who work under him. Very rare nowadays. The reason why he was so chill is literally just because he was spending most of his time making mechas and whatnot, like designing and then building them. And now now that he had a company under him that he could openly do that instead of doing it like in secrecy, because he did do that before he bought the company, and even made his own mecha by himself. Which ended up actually being better than the one his friend made, the Dolus who originally made mechas. Because like, hey, like, it's been a pleasure to help you test out, like, or like test mechas and whatnot so you can make your one. Is it okay if I take the sort of research data so I can make my own one? And say, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. And he took it and then made just like basically an elite version of a mecha. It looked completely different from the original one, but yeah. It was essentially the actual Gundams of the universe is what he ended up making, and as such, not many of them were made. And he did make his own one, and eventually did make more for other people to buy. Because, you know, he's a businessman doing business. But he made the smart decision of, hey, if I'm going to be selling these mechas, I'm going to make sure that the one that I have is just by default better. So if anyone tries anything like bad with it, I can literally come along and deal with it myself. In combat, is there someone here? Apparently there is. Well, there was, but now there's not. That's basically the early history of mechas. And then other people started making their own mechas of their own kind once the main ones started getting popular. Should probably actually start naming them or calling them by what they are instead of just saying mechas. So the main mecha, like type, I guess you could say, the one that the Dolus made, they are called Rune, like the Rune Ball series, because well, their body is just a ball with arms and legs and like a tiny mono-eyed head. And then the one that the Half-Elf made was called the Rune Brawler, so sort of named after it, after the Rune Ball, just as a sort of like, to show that like, hey, this isn't, like, well, this is, mecha was possible due to the guy who made the Rune Ball. And then a new one that got made by D&D by D&D terms, they were made by the Dragonborn, not the Skyrim one, the ones that actually look like dragons, except they go under a different name in this universe. They go under the name of Drageli. They're from a different dimension. Their history's a whole different box of frogs to open. But they eventually made their own ones, which were a lot skinnier, but also a lot cheaper to make. And those ones, if I remember correctly, they were called... Oh, no. Because I gotta eat the cheese. And all this other food that I have, where did this all come from? Should also save. It's been a while. Alright, cool. Actually, how much weight did that take off? Quite a bit. There's probably a guide for that, but whatever. The name of the mecha that the Drageli made, I believe, was called Vytharatis. Vytharatytiss. I believe that's how it's spelled. I can't quite remember. Yeah, they made their own ones, and they were very skinny, but also. Ooh, what the? Is that you? What if I just, like, jump up here? Make you guys walk through it. There you go. The stupid person you are. Clunk. He's probably gonna get back up soon. Come back here. Oh, wait. Cool, I can search through this. That's good. Saves me having to go all the way back down again. They eventually made their own mechas, and like performance-wise, they weren't as good as what was as the Rune Ball series that was around at the time. But they were significantly cheaper to make, and therefore they were able to make a crap ton of them. Disenchant that armor that I got. Nice. And the humans didn't actually attempt to make their own line of mechas, simply because the last time they tried to copy the Dolus with their technology, they almost lost the war, which I mentioned. So they didn't bother. The dwarves, however, they actually did make their own mechas, but they weren't really made for combat, they were made more for mining. So just like imagine like a small mecha that's probably considered power suit compared to for the other races. That just has drills on it. And other mining equipment. Like mining lasers. Not very combat capable, but definitely mining capable. I haven't actually come up with a name for like the dwarf mechs yet. Oh, nice. Now it's like permanently on that color. Should have ducked. Where did the arrow go? Disappeared. From the looks of it. I really need to focus on making a bunch of healing potions soon. Because I keep running out of them. Oh yeah, I gotta like go up there. Again, I wanna get that stuff. Oh hi. Skeleton hero. Okay, you might actually be a bit more difficult to deal with. Never mind. I was wrong. Cute. Here, not falling off. I also need this. Because we need to get across that. We can just wait an hour and do it again. Thanks. Oh, thank you, I will do that. I don't think there was any other mechas that ended up getting, like any other mecha lines that got made. Actually no, there was some, but they're like made by the same company that made the Rune Ball. And it's like much later in history. I actually ended up making 3 different new ones because well, the reason they even made a new one to begin with, despite how successful the Rune Ball was, is that the Rune Ball was starting to, like, with each new model that was being made, it was actually performing under what it was expected to. And nobody really knew why it was doing that. So they basically were forced to, oh, there's actually wood down there, hold on. They were basically forced to make a new model because the Rune Ball just kept failing to meet expectations. Or its expected performance levels. So, the half-elf guy who was in charge at the time, he still technically was in charge. He wasn't going to get replaced anytime soon. He's a half-elf, so he lives for hundreds of years. He was like, okay, I'm going to propose a challenge to the company. If you can make a more humanoid mecha that's very similar to the Rune Brawler. Ooh. I think I have that enchantment. If I don't, then I'm definitely gonna get it. Yeah, if you can make a mecha that's like, that can meet this level of performance at minimum, ooh, excuse me, I will help fund making, like, its development. So they got to work and only just barely hit the bare minimum at the at the very last minute. And they essentially just put together a bunch of old parts, as well as some other unused parts that they just haven't used yet, and just new parts in general. It was very spindly with how it was designed. But it definitely did what it needed to do. Oh, let's way back up, okay. It met its performance expectations, or the bare minimum at least. Guess which one are we gonna get today? Become ethereal. Nice. Is there a chest up there? I don't remember. Gonna find out, I guess. And it's all here. Silver, y'all. Yeah, they just met the expectations, and eventually they began the new model line called the Rune Zakk, Z-A-K-K. Well, technically, it was called the Rune Zakk, which is Z-A-K but twice. With its like model number being like for that line being like think ZK2. So that way it didn't have to be like ZK. Or RZK2, specifically. Or RZ2, I can't remember. It's one of those. I think it's just RZ2. Yeah. This way. And eventually from that, they were able to make two more types of, well, two new model lines of mechas. One that was based around offensive capabilities, and the other one based around defensive capabilities. I can't remember what they were called, though, that's the only problem. But they became very useful. And eventually, as like this rune Zakzak was like completing its like first model that wasn't a prototype, a lot of bad stuff started happening again. And eventually the rune ball was unfortunately phased out. Its last model once again didn't meet expectations, and eventually it was phased out. It's like, well, it's not like each one keeps underperforming. This new one and the two models that came from it aren't actually meeting expectations, and then some. Yeah, nice. What the hell? Okay. Don't know why that's there. I don't think there's any spiders supposed to be in this place. Oh, wait, there is. I forgot. Because there's these. Oh, should have just used the weapon sprint. What? Oh, up there. Ow. See, it was an unfortunate end with the rune ball line. It just kept underperforming. Eventually, that was the reason it got phased out for ones that actually were meeting their performance. But skip ahead, like a few years later, after they got phased out, someone decided, what if I take an old rune ball model and fit it with a brand new model, like, reactor? So they did that, and what do you know? It actually was finally meeting its performance expectations. So essentially, the rune ball was continuously being made too powerful for its time. Now that was a good sign, because it's like, hooray, like, we know how to actually make it meet expectations. Unfortunately, that meant that if they made a new rune ball model, more than likely it's going to not be able to... Oh, hello. You were different, you were unique, I don't like that. That's the wrong one. Meant to do that. We'll grab this out as well. I should also mention that I've like skipped like a huge chunk of history while explaining this. Cause like, oh, why is that going off? There's literally nothing on it. Yeah, they found out like, hey, if we put a better reactor in it, it'll work. But that means if we do make a new one, whatever reactor we have now is not going to be enough, and we're going to have to wait like a whole 10 years before we get a reactor that's actually sufficient. And at that point, there's going to be just better mechas. So they just didn't bring it back, unfortunately. But it did mean that like far in the future, you would still see people using Rune Ball mechas with brand new, retrofitted with brand new reactors, and they would give you a run for your money, even with like super advanced mechas that were around at the time. In fact, some people actually found that out a little earlier than what was actually recorded in history. The only problem is that the people who found out, oh right, take that. The people who did find out were space pirates. So, of course, as you might expect, oh, are you serious? That one ring was just too much to handle. Thank you. Just need those. I have a lot of these. Okay, let's just eat all these. Let's take up a lot of space. As you can imagine, nobody really wanted history to remember space pirates discovering such a breakthrough in mecha technology. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's cool. It's actually a pretty good, unique enchantment. Oh yeah. So yeah, they just didn't mention that and was like, oh yeah, we found it out. Totally. And they especially didn't want anyone to find out simply because, well, they didn't want it to be known, to be discovered by space pirates, because the ones who did find it out, the specific room brawler that they had, that had the, like, up-to-date, reactor that was, like, that came out, like, maybe, like, 50 years after that rune brawler was made, well, rune ball was made. It was a notorious model because it had no legs, so it could only work in space. And it had gigantic plasma cannons on its shoulders. Well, not really on its shoulders, it just wielded giant plasma cannons. These plasma cannons were strong enough, even at the time with its current reactor, to create a giant crater in the moon. So, yeah, that's why they didn't want people to be like, hey, space pirates found out that rune ball mechas with more up-to-date reactors work better. And we found this out through one that was notorious for putting a giant crater in the damn moon. They didn't want people to, you know, remember history that way, so they just didn't. That would honestly be a lot more terrifying than, hey, we found out that this old rune ball mecha works more efficiently with a new reactor, which means we can, even old rune ball mechas can still be used in, like, the workplace. Like, better than, so, like, don't chuck them away. You, like, save your money and just get the new reactors, you'll be fine. You'll thank yourself later. Or you'll thank me later. I should really change the title of this tree into just like D&D talk, as like, or in brackets D&D talk. So I'm gonna quickly do that real quick. There we go. Cool. Alright. Back to it. Right. Now, I should probably save. That'd be a good thing to do. Better go find whoever took the thing. They can be found somewhere. Oh, in Riverwood. Right. But yeah. There's a lot more history I can go into that involves spoiling a story that I'm writing, so all you need to know is that I guess I can sort of explain the start, like some of it, because it's literally explained to like the very start of the story that I'm writing. So about 86 years, I think it was, after all the stuff happened, where, like, you know, 8 or 68% of the population just went poof. So it's like quite late into the new era. Mechas have been around, like, basically become a staple of everything. 86 years later, in the year 86 ACY, which stands for After Calamity Year, which is what they ended up calling Year Zero. The Calamity Year because of what happened. Demons started attacking the place.
Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug.
Because the demons of this universe, because it's a D&D universe, of course it's going to be demons. They sort of existed in sort of this outer, like this asteroid belt that existed in like the outer rims of the star system. Kind of like the Kuiper Belt equivalent of our universe. They just lived there and didn't really do too much, but then suddenly they just decided to attack. A lot.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
I will sit. Hello.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
Yes.
I think you're looking for this.
Oh, thank you.
We need to talk. Follow me.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna make up again. Yes, before the story of this kicks up again. Yeah, demons started attacking for seemingly no reason. But thanks to the mechas, their initial attack wasn't quite as successful as they wanted it to be. Who would have thought that when you attack people who have been using giant death machines for years at this point, for decades in fact, that they would be rather proficient in using them to defend themselves. So the demons ended up making giant demons through disturbing means to basically counter the mechas, and then it became a huge stalemate, essentially. And that's about as much as I can talk about without spoiling anything. I can hear a dog in the distance barking. I can just hear it and it's annoying me.
The
Hello.
Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Back to Skyrim story. The Greybeard's already I am Dragonborn. Sorry, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here. You're the one who took the horn? Sorry, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here.
I hope you're just playing dumb. I'm the one who left the note in Ustengrav.
Yeah, I figured. I was expecting someone taller. What's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
Yep, fair enough. What do you want with
I
me?
didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Alright. Go on. I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Alright. How do I know I can how do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
No, fair enough. Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Well, I know of another Dragonborn you might be interested in. I absorb some kind of power from dragons, that's all I can say.
This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't Dragonborn. But I'll see for myself soon enough.
Okay, why'd you take the
I
horn?
knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for a
We
Dragonborn?
remember you're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by
You
devouring.
said the Thalmor after you.
We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
I'm just gonna really quickly turn on my dehumidifier to drown out the noise of the barking because it's really getting to me. So if you hear a whirring background noise, that's what it is. So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
I don't know why, but it feels like I've been streaming for longer than I actually have. There's still like almost an hour left of the stream left to go. Do you know how crazy this sounds?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Fair enough. You know, how do you figure this all
You
out?
should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kinesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
So where are we at, even though you just said?
Kinesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Alright. I'll take that. Because it weighs nothing. I'll take this. Oh,
Let's get on the road.
so you're gonna get off me for yoinking the money. It's a big chest. Why is that one bigger than usual? Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Yoink all these. Hey, I'm not with you.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. Drink to our youth, the days come and gone. The age
Do that.
of oppression is just about.
Yeah, I'll do that because I'm not going to wear it anyway. Do I have... Okay, but I do have the talisman on.
Drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our.
Still health. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. Fortified health, nice. Increases health and heals at the same time.
Ulfric, the killer of kings, on the day
Still health.
we will drink and we'll sing. Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. Sovngarde beckons,
Still magic.
of us die. But this land is
Still
ours,
stamina.
and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Resist fire. Yes, please, I need these.
Oh, there once was a hero named
No,
Ragnar.
not red.
Riding the white one from Ulric's stead.
One day I'll learn one of these Skyrim songs to just sing whenever I want.
Gold he had made. But then he went quiet and on the red when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink blood mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more
Yeah.
when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Visibility. Oh, nothing from that. Nothing from that. Alright, giraffe. Still can't move. If anything, I think it's made worse. A lot of these potions. Surely there's something I can do. Sure, we'll put that on there. That'll not reduce it very much. This isn't gonna reduce it much either, so I'll just... It's enough. Cool. In that case, I will return home.
Heinz Grove is this way. We can travel together and split up in your choice.
Oh, that's cool, but I'm heading home to drop off some stuff. I've got too much stuff. Jeez. It's an intense one today. Actually, hold on. I should be able to do this, right? Yes. That saves a lot of inventory space. Oh, I can just take these. Nice. Good. I got 6 steel, which means I should be able to make like 6 lots of steel arrows. Very nice. Put the other stuff away though.
Sword and your shield.
Oh. There's one bug. Do I have another? Is the other bug here?
You're
Oh, well.
home. Could I get a few gold to spend?
Yes, you have said a few. As such, I will give you a few.
Thanks.
I just want to add 2 bugs. Oh no, that's right, I did have 2 bugs, but then I died and I had to restart the, what's it called? The road trip. I'll have to go back and get that bug again at some point. That away. Empty, so put it away. Stuff to sell. That away. That away. That away. That. It's empty. Now that'll put that away. Oh, I have a lot more than that. I can buy 1 more steel ingot, or make 1 more steel ingot. I can make a bunch more things. I need to sell those. Do I have anything here that I can put away? That stuff to sell. I need to put away some of these. I'm not using all of them. Damage good, damage break-in, don't need that. All that. All that, all that, all that, all that. That would be nice, because I have the thing. These are good to have. Light armor, skill. I'm not using light armor. Keep that. Put stuff in the start and go from there. Alteration spells don't do that. Structure spells don't do that. While clicking one-handed, don't use one-handed, so don't do that. Rose, bring on the mortar. Structure spells don't do that. Hold on to that. And that. And also that. And that. Commanded. That's not really useful, so I'll get rid of it. So just use my arrow key so it's easier. We just want something like that. Actually regenerates faster, that's cool. There's poison damage. I mean, it's honestly not really useful because I don't get poisoned very often, and even if I do, it doesn't do much at all. I know they poisons had extra effects, but I don't care. Blocking, I guess I have one-handed, don't need. Whereas, yep. The Jesus potion. Skooma, keep that. Iron armor not using. I don't want skooma, never mind, that's different. I just have drugs on me. Magic. I don't know if that counts as for shouts, but whatever. Basically, if it doesn't damage a target's health, if it's a poison that doesn't damage health, then it's not really useful. Books, actually. Also, sweet roll, which we're going to eat. Take this, put them all on the bottom shelf. That one. Don't think I could put these ones on there. No. Not yet, at least. my inventory. Somehow it's still way over. I don't know why. Maybe it's the ingots. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why. My carry weight is even greater than what it was before.
Honor to you, my friend.
I was going to sleep, but I don't need to because I don't get anything extra from it. This. Out we go. Images ready. Cool. For you though.
My favorite. Oh, thank you. Divine bless your time.
I'll have to sell some stuff.
Let me know if there's anything you like. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
First, go and sell that. This. These. Those out of the way. Sell these. Then we can sell 3. Yeah, I should probably actually hold on to those. Those. That's really it. That's all I can really sell.
Do come back.
We need to make one more steel ingot. Then grab all the firewood we need.
Welcome to War Maidens.
We have
Looking
sale.
to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Final, thank you.
Good doing business with
What? I can't hear you. No, no, not that, not that. Now we need to get the firewood. Get that guy something. Need to do this 4 times, I think. Because it gives us 6 with. Oh no, 2 times, my bad. So it does it 3 times, which gives us 6, and then. Yeah. I think for the sake of like inventory space, stop here. Go make the arrows now, and then cut up the next 3. Arrows, steel arrows. Yep. That frees up our inventory space a lot, and we need to hurry before he gets there, and then we can't do it. I just realized how few steel arrows we have left. I also have those silver ingots. I keep trying to run like I'm playing Minecraft. Just double tap the forward button. Go. Now we can also use up those, which is nice. Sure, why not? And then we just do this. are still somehow way over. Why is that? What do we have in our inventory that's somehow even heavier than what we had before? Could it be all of this? What if I just got rid of half of those? Because I don't really need that many on me. They don't weigh much, but it all adds up. Eventually. Thankfully that doesn't weigh anything else. I have a lot of money. Damn. Like roughly half, so that'd be like half of 673. I don't know how much that would be. So just 373 then. Ooh, that took out a lot. I'm not really going to be enchanting anytime soon, so I'll put these away. In those. Right. Also, I don't really need 300. I only need like maybe 100.
So cool. All the kids there are amazing.
Okay, that frees up a lot of space. Let's go sell the necklace and those rings. And just also, just in case, for safety reasons.
Well, that's tough.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
That and those. Don't have anything else to sell really, aside from maybe these. There's no point in selling them other than to get money. I could sell you like 50 of these. Free up some space and get some extra money.
You come back.
Alright. Now, off to what's on call it. Here. Yeah. Over here, I'm also save, because we haven't saved in a bit. Actually, hold on, I should probably go back. I think I can pay for some extra levels and stuff. And I want to put those into smithing. So the person we need to see for that is back here. Of course, let me guess. Oh, my game crashed. Oops. Let me just load that back up real quick. I hope it at least auto-saved when I did that fast travel. I am hoping that it did. Seems like it might have, because my level is currently the same, and the progress through that level is the same. I did get some from smithing, so... Oh, and right here. Is that because I saved, or did it auto-save? It auto-saved. Oh, replace the autosave. I will do a regular save, and also check my inventory to make sure I actually did what I needed to do. Yes, okay, cool. So this is literally right before the crash happened. Nobody will question it's stolen, they might think it's stolen.
Steel to shape.
Smithing place.
It's an honorable craft. I'll show you.
And I'm broke again. Quickest way to spend 10,000 gold. Yep, stamina. No, I don't think. Is there anything we can do in smithing right now? I don't think there is. No, we can't do glass smithing. Can't do ebony smithing. Yeah, we literally can't do anything with smithing right now. So we're gonna do this. That I said I was gonna do. Yes. Cool. That looks not right. Maybe it is. Save. Now, I can fast travel. Technically I can get more levels now because I've leveled up, but I don't have the money to do that. So, I won't. Pretty sure it's only going to get more expensive as well as I get higher levels in it. And before you complain like, oh, why are you spending money to level up? It's like, well, because I can. Why does it look like there's ash falling from the sky? It should be snow. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a dragon here this time. But there will be, very soon. Wish we... Probably save that. I'm going to quick drink of water because I'm getting a bit lightheaded from all the talking I did. Okay. Either that or I'm having a caffeine crash, it's one of the two. Could be both. So if whatchamacallit shows up to take this dragon's soul. Hey there.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
I know, that's why I'm here. Okay, so
Well, I don't
Pines
know.
Grove?
Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
You know, fair enough. Bye. Oh. Oh no. Oh, terrible. I say just looting his body. Oh, there he is.
Come on, we need to find out. Look at eyes. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Probably not a good idea. I'd rather get up there and stop it. Oh, that's just go and saw something up there. Oh. Well, that is some weird texturing right there. Also, grab this. Oh, I should put that on. Don't kill me, please. please. I'd rather not die right now. Welcome back. Go back to being dead, please. No, 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 no. I know, and I'm trying not to die. Process. Oh, I already actually got this one. Can't see anything though. Oh, it's running out of charge. That's fine. Or it's running low on charges. One of the two. Stop that. Give me Elder. I do this. Yeah, that increases that. Stop that. Yes, I have absorbed it. Now where's the other one's body? There it is. I already looted it. Yes, yes I am.
I owe you some answers, don't I?
Damn right you do.
Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Well, let us talk under the twerking dragon bones. Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. What do you know of the about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen the dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
The Blades, who are they?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide.
It's really going at it.
But we never found one until now.
What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Right, makes you think the Thalmor will bring dragons back.
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I was going to reference another game. Skyrim is technically the Wolfenstein of the Elder Scrolls series. if you've played the Wolfenstein games, you can kind of understand what I mean. Who are they again?
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
So what? We need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
How do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Hear that? Salaknir the twerker. Salaknir the twerkable. The twerking. He will now twerk for all eternity. Just gonna leave him like that. Oof. Cute. Okay. Meat pie. I could go for a meat pie right now. Also, was it Bendwell, was it? Yeah. That was the spell we needed, or the shout we needed, right? Yes. Alright, Right, now we actually have to return this. Or bring it to them, and then we can return it and get a free Dragon Soul, and that should actually get us the last Dragon Soul for the Bendwell's shout. Then we can go fight Miraak. Thank you, and I'll happily take that.
Retrieved the horn of Jorgen.
Yes.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Okay. My full initiation finally. I think I also get the last word of Unrelenting Force here too. Which would be nice. Good stretch. Greybeards, assemble. Oh, hi. Guess I gotta stand here then.
You are ready to learn the final word of
yes.
Unrelenting Force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da.
Finally have it. The Skyrim shout. Oh, I can't move.
We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you.
Are you sure? Just completely goes deaf like in an instant. Oh. I think that's it. Yep, I can move again. I survived.
Overkill. You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Thank you. Now we have a full thing. Can I talk? Do I need to talk to him again to do the whole returning the horn thing?
Sky, guard you.
Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Fair enough. What was that ceremony all about? Were you shouting at me?
He spoke the traditional words of greeting to a dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim.
What did you actually say?
Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shore, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
My dragon's ring, does that have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many dragonborn before you.
Let's see. I want to learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
I'm ready to be located anywhere it's about.
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Okay. Okay.
Wind. Light.
So do I have the horn back again? No. Where is the horn? I want to know where it is so I can return it. Because I know that's something you can do. You return the horn and then you get a free dragon soul from it. Why? Who knows? But you do. Well, first I actually need the horn, wherever it is. Let me try something real quick. He does not hurt. Guess we'll have to find another way to get a dragon soul then. Unless I can just go straight there and just do that. I don't know. I'll try, but I don't think it's gonna work. Give it a shot, see if it works. If it doesn't, well, I'll cry. So I think we need to go to Solitude next for the main story anyway, so we can do a mini road trip to there from Morthal, since it's so close. One of these rooms. This one? Yes. Ain't no way I'm gonna go through the whole place again. Unless I've missed my chance to get that free dragon soul, and I was supposed to return it here first, then go back. Oh, never mind, they've got it. Actually, no, I think I just clicked it, right? Yeah. There we go. I don't know how they managed to return it so quickly, but there it is. Which means... I just use it now? Oh. Read Waking Dreams. It's the book I have. Right? I have one. Yes. In that case, we will save. Because things might get hectic here. And just to double check on the save. Yeah, cool. Alright, Jurgen Windcaller. Forgetting the hands are going all over the buttons. This one. Wish me luck. Vision of Solstheim swims before your eyes and then it's gone. Okay, I have to be in Solstheim for it to work. I guess that makes sense. So, inventory, cleared out. Yes, okay, I haven't gotten anything since. I mean, I fought the dragon, but... yeah. I should try going for the other whirlwind sprints. Because in one of my playthroughs, I got literally the first 2 words, and then the Greybeard's like, oh, you already have all 2 words, here's the 3rd one. It was great. We go to Solstheim. Time to probably go fight Miraak and then be like, okay, we're under-leveled, we shouldn't fight him. That's probably how it's gonna go, if I were to guess.
Captain Gallon does the business around here. I get the ships.
feel like I should go up to his temple and then read it. Alright. Here we go. Here we are. Reach Miraak's temple. Oh, there's other dragons here. I thought he... Well, I guess there probably was some that were like, yeah, cool, we'll vibe with you, even though you betrayed us. Any of these skill books? I don't think so. Doesn't have to check though. What's in here? More books. Big temple. Chapter 2. We're inside now. Oh, it's gonna be a tough fight on the way up, I just know it. Absolute pain because I've got to fight these things. Looks like I probably get a decent shot in first. Like, you know, it's probably easy to just kill him off first. Oh gosh, it's not fun, I mean. Oh, I've already read that. I assume that's the way forward, yes. There's a thing over here, though. Yeah. Thank you. What's that? Cool. Fair enough. I suppose every book is here, after all. I also have to be careful I don't accidentally just yeet myself into that down below to my death. Boneless limbs added. What? Book? What's one of these things? Oh, here it is. On a book for boneless limbs. A writhing mass of heaped appendage, slipping grasp, a squirming slick. Extend the reach to touch the face, burn the mind, reveal the quick. Interesting. I'm sure that means something. I just can't bother to figure it out right now. Yeah, so we're not doing that road trip, by the way, even if it's just a short one. We have more important matters to take care of, which will hopefully stop Miraak from yoinking our kills. Need to get there, I think, and then activate that. I'll probably get this out.
Oh.
Get away from that spot there, because that's just a pain. Just take a moment. Actually, I could probably get a few shots in this first. Punch that shot. Completely missed him. Oh, fast healing. I didn't loot from this one, did I? No. How good is that in comparison, though? So that's... How much magic does it need? Hold on. 50. Okay. Taking 59 because it's an apprentice spell. Or I can just, you know, wait. I'm sure it'll be useful, but don't need it just yet. Delving something. Pincers. Crushing razors, hollow shells that snap, that twitch, that cinch and rend. To hold the subject bodily till mind blows soft and life meets end. Assume that's just a very verbose way of saying you're killing someone with a crab. Ah, here we go. Nice. Yeah, damn well there's gonna be danger up ahead. Look at all these. What are they again? Fonts. Even one for stamina? Yeah, we're definitely fighting very soon. nice. Should probably actually get this out. There'll probably be something around here for me to shoot at. This, put some weapons in here. There's one over there as well. I'll go to there first. Ooh. I immediately walked to the cliff. I might still do an extended stream here. Trap. Oh. Trapped by Anonymous. I'll keep this book and put it in my bookshelf. Just its title is just says trap on it. Oh, there's the book. Well, there's a book. Prying orbs, which I assume by orbs it means eyes. What takes the world in light and sense can also seek the outward gleam. They rob the all of essence to report the nothing they have seen. It's like, it's structured in the way that it should rhyme, but it just doesn't. That's the way we need to go. Let's go here first. 2 empty fonts here. It almost looks like a trap. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why that's there, but okay. These other doors seem like they'll open. Fair enough, they don't go anywhere. I have a feeling I'm gonna run into something here. Or not. But we will soon, probably in this next section. Which first, I'm also going to save. Before we go here. So who knows what's on the other end. Can't see anything, but I know something will spawn soon. If it hasn't already. Yep, there it is. Excuse me, let me just grab this first. Power. That one's probably the fake. Or not. Oh, one of the... Oops. I was like, why is it not working? They weren't even the same spell. Stop that. Ow! That actually looks really nice. Like that. That'll do. Just have some of these to restore that. I missed. Oops, wrong thing. The magic is just not regenerating for some reason. Another spell. Fear. Got all these different, like, emotional spells, but not a single one of them has to do with calm, which is probably the most useful one. Because you can just stop people fighting for a little while. I think that's all of them. I don't think there's any more. Shouldn't be, at least. If there is, I'm going to cry. Killing before you're killed. Amazing. Talk attacks. Sense Dusk. The Anticipations. Just making sure none of them are, what's it called? Jesus. None of them are skill books is what I'm making sure of. There's no way there's not any enemies here. Always this long. With fonts available too. Something tells me this is not the way forward. No. What? Oh, that hurts my eyes to look at. What? Oh, this is all changed. Can you get out of there, please? I know this one's a fake, but I'm just gonna get rid of it anyway. I see another enemy on the map, but like I don't see it. Is it in this water stuff? I don't want to walk in because I don't know if I'll be able to get back out again. Looks like I might be able to, but like I don't want to risk it. I feel like these. So I'm supposed to do something with this. Or I just go in here. This is probably where these enemies are, I would guess. Wait, no, this is where it came from. I need to go upstairs. Slashing blades. Let's have a read this one, shall we? Burn extrusions, gash and grind in moistened depths of smacking heat, while tearing flesh from an adverse burn, the body whole prepares to eat. Scare the crap out of me. Also, it's a pod here I didn't see. I want to read that. Stone flesh. I assume these ways probably have returned back to normal, or at least this one, maybe. No? Am I not going the right way? Don't think I am. Something opened. Oh, over here. Whatever it is that's falling. It's like here. Not. There's so many scrolls here. The entire Wolf Queen series. Mostly. Not the entire one. You know what I mean? I think any of those are skill books. I feel like they would put the skill book on the top. So if there isn't one, then, well, there's just not one. What's in here? Yeah, I'm definitely doing a bit of an extended one today, because I won't be able to do one Saturday. Most likely Sunday though, if things go well. Also, still need to get more information on stuff, and things could change at the last minute. I have that. No, I've already read that. Yeah. I think there's more, but who knows? It could just pop out of nowhere again. Scare the crap out of me. Okay, that's moving. We'll just jump down here. Shortcut. Oh, so we don't waste our stamina, because we could very well need it out of nowhere. Ow. Ow, that does a lot of damage. Thanks for letting me increase my restoration a bit. Damn. Relax. Oh, that's Oh, we're definitely fighting one of those lurker things. Right here. Watch. Man's gonna spawn in. Well, we'll probably act. Yep, there he is. Come on. Get out of that. Ouch. If I just... I missed. Ow. It still hit me. Wait. There we go. I was like, wait, I could probably just kill him now. Actually, I'll try out that fast healing spell. You can only go with one hand. No, that's kind of worth it in a pickle, I suppose. Oh, take 10% less damage from attacks when your health falls below 25%. That's a very good enchantment. Fully press that. Okay. Thought that door might have closed if I used that too soon. Where's my mouse gone? Mouse disappeared for some reason though. Should try using the fonts more often, but like they never seem to be around when I actually need them. Oh, hello. You decide to show up. Oh, there's another one somewhere. No, thank you. I'm going to actually go over here. Look, I can actually use the font now. Hooray. And run over here. Grab this one. Just use it immediately. And wait a little bit for my shout to regenerate. And tried to hit. He tried to pre-fire me. Doesn't have sufficient charge, but that's fine. Excuse me, can you not push me away from him? Thank you. Ooh. And just summon a bow whenever. Nice. Don't think I actually can. I think it uses too much magicka. Not that it really matters. I have an actual bow. Yeah, I'm supposed to put the books there, so I could also take that last book, I would assume. Stop moving away. Let me kill you before I die. No! I accidentally let go of the trigger. I could have healed myself. I saved right before that room, so I gotta go deal with all that again. I don't actually have anything equipped. My hands are just like this. Well, guess we go back in again. Hopefully we don't have to do the whole thing again, because if that's the case, then I'll just reload the save. Oh cool, we're back here. That's actually fine. I'm okay with that. Do I have to fight these guys again? Let's find out. No, I don't. Cool. Let's go to the other guy that I did end up killing. Assuming his body hasn't despawned. Which it might have. No, here it is. Water breathing spell? That's cool. Didn't even know that was a spell. Maybe it's modded. Who knows? Let me see. There's four of these. I think I have 3 of the books. Oh. I actually have to figure out which one I'm supposed to put there. Oh wait, actually I know. I just realized. No, not that one. Wait, no. Actually I might know. Boneless limbs goes there. You can tell by the symbol on them. Delving pincers. Let me actually go see what this is. There's nothing there, because I need to actually put the other books in. Okay. What was it actually telling me to do there? Ah, reach Miraak. I'm just gonna turn that off for now. Ashen blades, and then prying orbs, which I was correct. It's an eye. Goes over here. Oh, I think I didn't check that. Now we'll give you a book there, which I assume is how I get to the next area. Oh no, I did get that one. Okay. Never mind. Now, we save. It unequipped like everything. Why? I feel like Bengal might be useful here. Oh, yeah, kind of like a full loading screen. Cannot open that. Can I do anything here? Yes. Art of War Magic. Who's it by? It's not by Sun Tzu. Remember, all warfare is based Sun Tzu. Look at them standing there, chatting to each other. I wonder what happens if I don't think it will work on these, but I'm curious to try. I missed. I've completely missed. And I'm going to go into hiding. Never to be seen again. That has such a long cooldown, I just realized. That was a mistake. Even with the Amulet of Talos on. Ugh. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm out. Goodbye. Ooh, nearly got me. It's not quite. Ooh. Close one again. Out of here. What have you got? Do I not have flames? Do I just not have the basic flame spell? Okay, I do. Okay. I was worried for a second. Like, how the hell do I not have that? What shot would this be then? Also, apparently I'm taking damage. We save for safety reasons. Oh, the nice Word of Dragon aspect. Oh, hello. You're back. Now is the time to use the shout. Defeat Miraak. Oh. We just have to do that now. Hello. Oh, thanks. Your face is interesting to say the least, but off we go. Hooray! Away we go. When riding a dragon, you can lock onto a nearby target and attack with magic. You can also command the dragon to attack your target. Fast travel while riding dragon using the world map. More detailed information, see the help screen. I can't control this one. Space to target lock. Oh, I thought he was going to just nosedive right into it. And then just kill me. Get rid of that one, because he's got annoying ways to. Alright, dragon gameplay. Attack that one. What's with the nosedives into the ink? I assume it's ink, that would make sense. Inks, books, yeah. And this is just a case of stand still, or like pretty much just wait for the dragon to do its things. Also, didn't I kill this dragon in the real world? Did he get brought back to life or something? Or does his soul just reside here? I mean, Miraak did take the soul, so I guess that makes sense. Oh! I got hit by that one attack and my game just crashed. It did not like that. What time is it? Ugh. Oh, that's really that's a really unfortunate end, but I'm gonna say we're gonna call it there. It's kind of an extended stream anyway. That was a bit of a oops and a yikes. But, oh well. I guess next time we get to try it again and almost defeat Miraak. So, yeah, I guess that's happened. Alright. Well, in that case, guess we'll just go through our usual end of stream stuff. So, once again, no stream this Saturday. Not gonna be here. Most likely there will be one Sunday, but if things change last minute, I will let you all know about that. Yeah. So our schedule, basically to repeat the same thing, but in a bit more shorter fashion. No stream Saturday, most likely a stream Sunday, which we'll be doing either Oddworld or I might do an art stream, depending on how I feel. Tuesday, more Nier Automata on the new route. Now that we've finished the game once, we get to play Route B, I think it is. Get to play as my boy. Thursday, we'll be back in Skyrim while doing an art stream, depending on how I feel again. And then, yeah. Hopefully things will be back to normal, but once again, expect D&D to be happening for like the next few weeks to like a month or two. Just a lot of it happening right now, so... But yeah, that's pretty much it for now then. Hopefully, me just blabbering on about my D&D World's lore hasn't been too boring. Because I do intend to do it more, if I can think of topics to talk about, that is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, thank you very much for everyone who popped in to watch, and if you're watching this after it's been uploaded, thank you very much. I hope everyone has a very good day, morning, or night, or whatever time it is for you. And I will see everyone maybe Sunday. Otherwise, I'll see you on probably Tuesday. Whatever next time I stream. Could be Thursday, could be next Saturday, who knows, we'll see. Bye-bye.